Me here, you there.
It's the 2-man power trip.
2-man power trip. Well, we got a lot of these going on lately.
You know, we're like the Freebirds.
Just tag
Freebird
someone in.
rule. You know, we're just
Yeah.
gonna take any two of us.
Yeah.
But the requirement is you have to be here.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean,
Based on views, I don't think it's good.
it's the Cal Ripken of Schoolboy Rollup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Iron Man. Rob, what is this? Is this episode 69?
This is episode 69.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Right? Can you believe that? Honestly, we say this
No.
every now and then, but
No, dude, I'm not this consistent about anything in my life, so go us.
yeah, that's true. You're very inconsistent.
So, you know, a lot of highs and lows all over the place.
Mainly highs. Mainly
Yeah,
highs.
there's no balance for me. So this is a feat in itself.
That's it. That for all three of us. So yes, this is
And
somewhat of a
Nick's not here for good reason because he is starting up our new division.
yeah.
He is currently. I don't know if he is, but the belief
He says
is
he
that
is.
he's running our Twitch. He's running our Twitch channel right now that has nothing to
Whoa.
do with Schoolboy Rollup,
Why
but
don't we check
it
that
totally
out?
does.
Let's see if he's actually doing it.
Let's check it out.
Oh wow, he is doing it. And he has I am viewer number. Hold on, I'm not used to Twitch so much here, everybody. I want to say I'm viewer number 2. So
You know, this is right in line with what we do. So
yeah, I'm viewer number 2. So yeah, we're just. I wonder who's watching him. She's a boss.
it's you and one other. So we just got to figure out who it is. Maybe it's Joan.
Oh, Joan. Joan's a big fan.
Joan is. Shout out to Joan.
Joan, did you watch last week? Hit us up in the comments. Let us know. You never answered us after we apologized to you. So
Rob, we gotta talk about something. We gotta talk about what we were doing last week.
what were we doing? Like, was Friday not one of the best days ever?
I was gonna say we don't need to get necessarily into all the details, but you know, for the listeners out there, had the day, just finished the school year. USA is playing Australia. I thought, how great would it be if we could get together, get some of the friends together, and just watch the game? And dude, there is. I'm not gonna say there's not anything better, but it is very high up on the mountaintop. Just getting together with your buddies, having a day. I mean, we kicked that day off at 2:00 at
2
Egan's.
o'clock. Yeah.
And next thing you know, it's about 9:00 and we're finishing up a lovely Italian dinner around the corner.
Yeah. Who would have thought? We went from super Irish all the way to a nice fine Italian dinner in Montclair, New Jersey.
I mean, but is that not the World Cup? You know, bringing together all these different cultures.
Absolutely.
We were living the World Cup.
There's a lot of different cultures in my stomach. You know, you get the Irish beers, the heart beer. Follow that up with whatever the hell drink Timmy got us. I don't remember what it was, but it was. He got something, some sort of mixed
To be
drink
honest,
that he got for
I can't
everybody.
even recall at that point.
Yeah,
But
rounded out with a nice Italian dinner. Come on,
I walked away feeling pretty good. You know, felt a little bit groggy the next day, but overall, very good. Wonderful time.
Was that chicken parmesan not out of this world though?
I mean, Rob, we should tell the hundreds upon thousands of viewers that tune in every week. Give them the restaurant because this spot was such a great time.
So
And
the
the food was
restaurant,
excellent.
I mean, the food's beyond. The restaurant is Luigino's in
Luigi
Montclair.
I always wanna say Luigiano's,
So do
but
I, but
it's not.
there's no A in there,
It's
and I
not. It's
wanna say it. My mouth
Luigino's.
wants to say it, but it's Luigino's, and it was this,
Like Louie and Gino
Luigino.
mashed together.
Yeah, man, they just went like that old trick that they did in the old times where they knocked the guys' heads together. The bully did that. But anyway,
Always a solid fight move from back in the
always
day.
yeah.
You
But,
know what I
this
kinda
the
miss though? Like,
what?
if we're talking old time stuff, I wish I miss, like, the barbells you would see, but they would have those circular weights on the end.
Oh, yeah.
That, that's like the
And
1920
the
style.
bar's like the bar's bent, right?
I mean, the bar could be bent. Didn't always have to be bent, but yeah, I could go for that.
You could go for that. We should try bringing that
I
back.
think that's the $1,000,000,000 idea. We're gonna open up a gym that just has old-timey weights.
Mm. There's a there's some sorta group out there that wants that. I don't know how many people are in this group, but there's somebody out there that
Like,
sits
people
with you.
still listening to, like, Mumford& and Sons, that, like, stomp clap era, but, like, wanna bring it back to, like,
Yeah. Wow.
turn of the century or maybe that'd be mid-century. Turn of the
Mid-century.
century is
I'd
us.
say yeah, I would say mid-century.
We'll go mid-century on that.
Mid-century solid. So, yeah, you're
Uh,
looking for a nice night out, BYOB, you check out Luigino's in Montclair. It's where the old Salute used to be, um, on there, South Fullerton Avenue, and, you can have
let 'em know.
yourself a fine meal. Ask for our girl, what was her? Lauren, right? The hostess. She got us a seat. We walked in, there were reservations out the wazoo, and she got us a seat right away.
Lauren and Nora,
Nora.
good
Excellent.
pe good people.
Good
But
peeps.
let's get to the other stuff that's not wrestling right now. Update on the World Cup, Rob. What are the thoughts? What are we feeling?
Nah, I heard Alexi Lalas yesterday say something that I don't know if I agree with yet.
Well, I
And
don't think
he's
many people agree with Alexi Lalas. He's kind of being viewed as like the resident dumbass for the World Cup coverage.
well, that's very fitting because, that would be fitting that the United States guy would fill that role. But he said that as he's like doing his latest top 10 teams in the world, and he's saying that the list is getting very small on teams that the US has no chance of beating. I don't know. I want to be, I'm very excited about Team USA here, and I recognize that our team is much better these days than it has been in previous years, but I mean, we're going up against the Brazil, Spain, in
No,
England. I'm
I
not really confident of the result.
no, I would like to say at this point, I mean, I would once again love to be wrong on this, but I still think our ceiling
Argentina.
is I think the ceiling is the quarterfinals.
Mm.
Ceiling is the
It's
roof.
hard, man.
But like,
The ceiling is the
dude,
roof. You get matched
dude,
up against an Argentina or a France. Come on.
yeah, exactly. By the time we reach the quarterfinals, you're gonna have to take on one of the big boys. France and Argentina, Germany.
There's a lot. Brazil, England, you know.
Absolutely.
Even your boys Norway. How are we gonna deal with Holland, man? I watch that guy all the time in the Premier League. He's a
L
beast.
I am loving Holland, like,
You love
I do
Norway.
not watch Premier League, but Holland is the man. I mentioned it
Mm.
last week, I'm still on that. Um, you actually gave me so much food for thought, though, because last week you were talking about how awesome that was that they brought over the bus, like, the Netherlands.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the Netherlands fans it's between Netherlands and Norway right now for my favorite fans.
Mm.
I mean, there's so many great videos coming out, like we spoke about, but
Yeah.
those 2, top notch. I mean, did you see the Duality of Man video? And
I don't think so.
it's in Times Square, which half of Times Square, on one side there is a sunset yoga going on, which seems absurd to me that you're trying to do yoga in Times Square, which is
For sure.
one of the loudest, busiest places. But then on the other side is Norway and all their fans just doing the
Yeah,
row,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah. I love that the team does the row, post win.
Oh, it's
It's so good.
like uh, USA's number one in my heart, but Norway getting up there.
They're getting up there, man. You're a big fan.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see. It's going to be tough for Norway. I think they're a little bit better than us, but not much. I think they're in a similar boat where they're going to have to take on some of the big dogs,
Yeah.
but not going to be able to do it. Netherlands, I think, would be an exciting one to see make a real
They
run at it.
certainly have an advantage though when you have a guy like Haaland.
Oh, for
You
sure.
can you can win any game, literally.
Yes.
And
And I mean,
while
he's
Christian Pul
he's shone he's shone real bright on that stage so far.
for sure. And while Christian Pulisic's very good, and he's also injured at the moment, but he is not of the same ilk as a guy like Haaland. So
No, a very good player, but I mean, Holland,
yeah,
you're talking about a premier player.
world class, as they say.
Let's put it this way, as much as I'm enjoying the World Cup, I don't follow soccer like that,
Mhm.
and I know Erling Haaland, so
So you may laugh at me here, but I'll tell you this: when the Premier League season starts, it starts in mid-August every year. There is nothing better than Saturday morning soccer. We call it soccer, sorry. In August and September, and Sunday too, but Saturday morning soccer, man, and then you lead into college football. It's still warm outside. It's excellent. And watching the
this
Premier League,
is so
it's good stuff.
European of
Try it out.
so
I man,
European. Uh,
our old friend Drew got me into Premier League, and
where do
he's
you
a big
stand
Arsenal
on
fan.
F1 if you're so
Not
European?
an F1 guy.
Not there yet?
Not there ever.
You hate cars.
I don't like cars. I like
Not a big fan of
rickshaws.
you don't like transportation.
I'm not a fan of transportation, though.
No.
I like to walk everywhere.
Hey, I get it.
Do you watch F1?
No, I do not,
I
but I
didn't think
mean,
so.
I think I think it'd be cool to be at, like, Monaco.
Oh, sure. Well,
I would have no
who's
problem
saying no to
going there,
that?
but no, I'm not following it like that.
No, I have no ideas. I know Mario Andretti. And I don't think
Yeah,
he races anymore. So
eh, okay. You know Erling Haaland either, but you still follow.
still follow. So yeah, man. I've been World Cup. We'll see. We play again tomorrow night, or I guess tonight if you're listening. Um, we're already through into the round of 32, and let's try and make it a clean sweep and take out Turkey. Do you find it hard to call these teams the names that they want to be called versus what we usually call them incorrectly, by the way?
Well, I mean, Turkey to Turkey actually was a switch that happened over the past year.
But I feel like people don't. I didn't hear of Turkey until the World Cup because,
I
uh,
heard of it last Olympics,
yeah, okay.
and I believe that was a formal change made within the past year,
Hmm,
so listen, it can be new to us. I think we're okay on this, and you know what?
yeah,
If not, turn this into a reel and just watch me get slaughtered by Turkish people,
yeah,
so, like,
yeah.
let's
That's
figure
the
this out,
last
but I
thing we
believe
need.
a year ago, the name was adjusted to Turkey A,
Hmm, okay,
and if not, we're gonna find out.
be Turkey nay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you later.
Um,
I'm out on that.
Rob,
Yeah.
what I have so much interest in, even though I have no stake in the game on this right now, no console.
Ah, dude, big day today, right?
I mean, yeah, as the time this recording is coming out, GTA 6 is available for pre-order. The biggest, most anticipated game of all time is available for pre-order. Does this move the needle for you, Rob?
Oh, the needle is extremely moved. for good and for bad.
Okay.
So I am, I have every system known to man. I have a high end gaming computer, whatever you want to say. First of all,
Real quick,
yeah,
sidebar on this. Every
yeah.
system known to man. Did you have any obscure systems back in the day?
I didn't have a Jaguar or anything, but I did have an Atari. I don't know if we're considering
Okay.
that to be
No,
super obscure,
did we get
but
a TurboGrafx 16 in there or any of those like
no, no.
okay. But so you would have had PlayStation and 64.
I only had one. I had I I did not have 64 until later in life. Much later after it came out, because I got PlayStation instead.
Wait, but did you have 64 like when 64 was still a thing? Like did you have it during that generation?
Yes, during but, not the year that it came out. It
No,
was, like, a
but I
few
do
years
remember.
after. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you had both, but I
Yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
remember that you had a PlayStation to start with.
I did. I don't know what made me get a PlayStation, but I had PlayStation.
You said, "You know what? I don't wanna wait around for the 64 to come out.
Yeah.
We're gonna get started a little bit early on this."
Just get it going.
Alright,
Um,
let's get back to it. Tell me about how it's moving the needle.
so, first of all, it's not coming here's the bad thing. Pros are great. GTA, we've been waiting since what, 2013, since the last one.
Yes.
Um, so I'm super excited to play it. From everything I've seen, it's gonna revolutionize games. Okay. That's how good it's gonna be. Graphics, everything. Cons. It's not coming out for PC on release day, which is what I would have bought it for. Um, Also they're selling the game for $80 and it's not even you don't even get everything. I feel like it's like a light version of the game. To get the
Well,
ult to get the ultimate version of the game, it's $100.
but what is
And it's not even a
what's the
physical
adjustment?
copy.
We're just getting a few extra weapons and cars?
Stuff like that, yeah. Um, but it's not even the physical game. They're not selling it physically. So it's only a download.
Yeah, but don't you think we're just reaching a point where that a disc would not be able to support that many gigs,
No,
right?
I don't think so.
I mean, how large is this game anticipated on being? Is it supposed to be about like 500? Am I just out of line on this?
I
'Cause
didn't
it's
500.
I have
I
no
didn't
idea.
see I didn't see what the size is, but if Final Fantasy VII Remake, like, if the 2 iterations of the remake could come out and that is on a disc, then this game could be on a disc. They just don't wanna put it on a disc.
Do we think that's just because they're trying to avoid early leaks?
Possibly, I guess it's possible, but I don't know. I just I'm not a fan of this $80 thing, especially because I feel like it could set a trend
All right,
in
hold up.
gaming.
Hold up.
Yeah,
I'm looking into this and
look into it.
I'm going based on Gemini right now. But Gemini is telling me industry analysts and insider estimates project the game will be landing somewhere between 150 to 250 gigs at launch. So
Okay.
my
That's,
500 was a lot, but not as crazy as I began to think.
uh yeah, so the Final Fantasy remake was 110 gigs, and that
Okay.
had no problem being on the disc. I don't that's what I'm saying. It could be on a disc, they just don't wanna put it on it.
Do we think that, like I said, the comment that seems to be going around is this is how we prevent any leaks of this early on? Are we
It
buying that, or you just think, nah, nah?
Nah, nah, I don't think so. I mean, the game's gonna get leaked one way or another. I don't understand. People will find a way to leak it if they wanna leak it. Having the disc isn't gonna stop it. So,
Do you think you'll be putting in this like a lot of time into this when it comes out? Do we wait? What's the
no.
thought here?
Immediately putting in a lot. I can't wait. I mean, I literally can't wait.
I mean, this is consistently my favorite game, and not a huge gamer, but it's gonna sound like it's bullshit on this, but I'm always just so amazed by the worlds they create. That's all I
That's
wanna do.
right.
Like, definitely gonna play the story, definitely gonna do some things with the car that are, not that appropriate. I might run somebody over, but
Oh, you're gonna do it in real life now.
I'm so crazy. Um, but the worlds themselves and how immersive they are and how, like, cutting edge they are for the time that they come out, and I think, to me, like, a great example of that, I was very excited to play, like, 4. That was, like, the first next generation system, and that was cool, and it had so much of, like, my I guess, my anticipation and excitement for that one. I was like, "This is gonna be incredible." But 5's now coming out on the same exact console. It's gonna be on Xbox 360 just like the last one. How much better could it be?
Right.
And I remember popping in the disc and being blown away at the jump in graphics or resolution or whatever that would be in just 5 years. It
Yeah.
looked so much better than the last one.
Hmm. It's
So, I
true,
have
man.
no idea how crazy this one could go.
Well, have you watched any of the trailers or anything?
I have, but I mean, that's not real gameplay trailer, right?
I think a lot of it is.
If it is, then
It's
good
incredible.
good
That's what I'm
lord,
saying.
that's gonna be
That's why
incredible.
with all like the ray trace now I'm getting into the weeds, but like the ray tracing and all that stuff that's out there now, like they're gonna really find a way to get every ounce out of it that they can, and it's going to look incredible.
What do you what do you
That's why I wish it was coming out on PC.
what do you think about the ray tracing these days? You big,
It's a
big ray tracer?
big ray tracing guy. That alone has revolutionized gaming. So
Doesn't that have something to do with lighting?
yes, it does.
Okay.
How fast did your fingers type? If this discussion just pulled you in, subscribe. We do this every week.
I just knew that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
much about it, but I know somehow it has to deal with light because, when I'm browsing, when I'm going through social media, everyone's like, "Look at how good this game looked from 11 years ago," and it didn't even have ray tracing. It's
Yeah.
normally always Batman, like, Arkham Asylum.
Oh yeah.
They're always
Which was
showing
another
Arkham Asylum, which is an
amazing
amazing looking game,
graphics. Yeah.
but I
Amazing
don't know
graphics.
what ray tracing does or doesn't do, but it does something with light.
All
So,
right. There you go. So you currently do not have a system. I mean, you have a Nintendo Switch, but what you do? You don't?
no, yeah, I do, but, like, that doesn't really even count. That's like, that's the
Yeah,
kid's
no.
system. That's the kid's system.
Switch 2, the graphics are much 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 better. But anyway, what do you plan on getting this for?
I mean, I we might we might have to get a gift, or someone might have to bring us a gift around the holiday season
Oh,
for my
that's Santa
son,
Claus.
so
Yeah, no,
I
which
think I
one?
I think we would wind up going PlayStation 5.
If you're gonna
If we're
if
gonna
you're gonna
do it, I feel like PlayStation 5 is the way to go.
it is. Don't get the Xbox, the it's inferior graphics.
Is it? Even on,
Mm,
like, the higher series that's out there?
yeah, it is.
Okay.
Compared to PS5, like the especially the new version, the, whatever they call it, I forgot the name of it,
PS5
but
Pro?
yeah,
I'm
the
not paying
graphics
extra
are
for the Pro, just give me the PS5. Why do
eh,
I need the Pro? Of
I would do it.
course you
You're
would
gonna
do it.
spend the money,
You just said you had every console under the
but
sun.
if you
Why would
get
you not
what
do
I'm
it?
if you're gonna spend your money, you might as well spend a couple extra bucks and get the best possible thing.
You know what? I'm looking into this right now. Let's see.
Bray would be very happy.
Well, it wouldn't be from me anyway. It would be from Santa
That's
Claus.
why I'm
So
saying you ask Santa Claus for it.
let's say PS5 Pro. How much do I have to pay for? Oh my goodness! You gotta pay eight
What's it?
ninety nine for this.
Yeah, and PS5 is like, but anyway, Santa does not pay for it.
But this is this is true.
He
That's
makes it. His elves make it, dude.
I don't know what I'm seeing. When I'm seeing a PlayStation 5 for $4.99,
What's that tell you?
it's telling me it's half the price for what I consider to be the same system.
But it's not.
But it might not. It's probably not tracing the raise as well, right?
It's not.
I've got some time to do some research.
You do. Tell
And
Santa
and
to
then
look
to
into it.
eventually put on a list.
Yes. That list for Santa gets very long. So, yeah, big news today. A lot of people are excited. A lot of people are annoyed about the price, but what are we going to do? I will happily pay
The
for it
world
still.
is going to be so good, though.
It is. It's going to be amazing. I do kind of wish they were back to the city, New York City, but Vice City at least will be
Don't worry.
colorful and
You can look forward to that on GTA 7.
what's that, like 15 years from now?
Realistically, yeah.
Right? Because you have to assume another Red Dead Redemption. Well, if they make another one, will come out, so that'll be in between.
Yeah, no, well, at that point, we'll be on, like, episode
Yeah,
869, so
imagine that. Can't imagine it.
I am. It's in the head right now.
Also, I saw that reel you sent before about Mr. Portnoy visiting our new favorite local establishment,
Ooh, Little Falls Tavern?
Little
Little
Falls
Falls
Tavern.
Tavern.
Little Falls. That's
Little
7.8.
Falls.
Yeah, 7.8, not bad.
Very good score from Portnoy.
Pizza and a beer. Where else you doing that better?
I mean, I I wanna know because I bet there are some better spots. Where are we going, people? Tell us.
Tell us. Put it in the comments. In the comments. So yeah, I don't know, Greg. We're 27 minutes in. Do you want to talk any wrestling? Is there anything to talk about?
What? Look at us. We went 27 minutes on our wrestling podcast, which I don't know, maybe we need to update the graphic because we're not just wrestling. Like, we're wrestling focused. We have to touch base on wrestling, but we're so much more. Talking
We're
about the
so much more.
boys. We're talking about
You
pizza, GTA 6, politics.
Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Yeah, politics.
we're doing it. We're doing it all.
Do you think, serious question, do you think Santa is a Democrat or is he Republican? Or maybe he's independent.
I mean, Santa really should just have his own party,
He should.
the Christmas party.
The Why do I feel like that should have been in Elf or something? You know,
Yeah.
the Christmas party.
Yeah, we've got the Democratic Party, we've got the Republicans, and now we've got the Christmas party.
St. Nick's. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
hit it all. We hit it all here.
he's probably conservative.
He might be.
He's been around a long time.
He's giving stuff away for free though.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's independent then.
We'll never know.
He has his own thoughts. He's not bound
He-
to a party.
exactly.
But I mean, one thing's for sure.
What's that?
You gotta acknowledge him. Rob,
Put him up.
what's the feeling on wrestling right now? 28 minutes in. This has been a running theme for us throughout the spring. And honestly, greater 2026. Even we had this on some level, even in the build to WrestleMania. How
Yeah.
are we feeling?
I feel completely disconnected from him.
It's feel very much the same, which is wild to talk about when that is
Right?
the original focus of this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But Brightside Greg, Mr. Brightside over here,
Come on.
coming
Make me
out of
feel
my
good.
cage and I've been doing just fine. No, we're not singing the whole song doing this. Just because
that would get us some views probably.
I
Sadly.
can't do Jaded anymore because She's been on a nosedive since about November, but
Yeah, major.
the product, I think, is making some moves in a better direction. Is it back? Hell no. We are not there
Oh,
yet.
no, we're not. Uh,
But in my attempt to find the silver lining on this,
mhm.
still love what's going on with the bloodline right now. Very interested. Love the loving the slow turn that has occurred with Jay Uso.
Mhm.
I would say that you can't he's not a fan favorite anymore.
But his pop on Raw, it sounded like he was getting a lot more cheers than Obafemi was. In
I
fact,
mean
it almost seemed like Obafemi was the heel in this
I
scenario.
mean, it's a big entrance. You know,
Yeah.
it's just because he's getting a pop. Is that his music? Is that his entrance? I don't think it's as much Jay. I like what I really like right now is the gray area that he exists in.
It's a good spot for him.
The Yeet Man is not as just is he picking up babies lately? Is he still picking up babies?
I didn't see him pick up any babies this week.
Yeah.
But I think this is to your point and to both of our points. I feel disconnected. I turned on Raw. It aired earlier in the day yet again. So I
Because we're
easily could
overseas
because we're overseas for like
again.
the 80th week in a row. I don't know when this stops. It clearly never ends. And I turn it on. I could have just went online. Shout out to Wrestling Inc. since that's where I tend to visit most of the time. And looked at the results, even though I can't stand them, but whatever. Uh, and I play the show. I see this great segment between Oba and Jey Uso, and then I get to a commercial, and I can't fast forward through the commercial, so I press exit, and I never go back
You couldn't fast forward. You were watching in real time, or you watched on the delay,
on the delay.
and you still couldn't get past the commercial.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I don't know what is going on with this. I was able to get past it,
The week before, I that's the last Raw.
but
That's the
when
first
I
Raw I've watched in a while.
to your point though, when I've tried to watch it on the treadmill, it has a Netflix app. I can't fast forward on that.
Yeah, and I'm watching
So
on my high sense TV. I don't
yeah,
know. It's just I'm I'm so disenchanted with everything that if I have to watch the commercials, I'm just not going to watch the show. So
yeah, no, we're in a lull again for right now, but that's why the bloodline's back.
so
They're
what?
aware, and the bloodlines puts eyes on the TV. At least, at least these two eyes.
Well, I'm kind of annoyed because I wanted to see that awesome NWO style entrance again.
They need it
Did I
again.
miss it? Did I miss it, or did they not do it?
No, you didn't get it. You didn't get it you didn't
You
get it
didn't.
like that this week.
Okay.
Um,
There was too much aura last week. You couldn't follow that up.
it was great. But even what's
Yeah.
going on with Solo right now, I'm just very intrigued to see how this plays out. The fact that Jacob's in the fold, another great addition. So they're doing well there. Not going to say that this blows me away just yet, but if I'm going to be positive, and if I'm going to counter all our negativity,
Counter.
someone who I've called out before early on in our shows, Lyra Valkyria.
Oh yeah.
I'm good with this. I'm not going to say that that was an amazing heel turn in the moment. I'm just curious, where does it go from here?
I was
How
just
does
gonna
Lyra
say.
present as a heel?
I was just gonna say. She needed it. I don't think that whole gimmick with Bailey was doing anything for her, right?
Now,
So
I think it ran its course perfectly of they
Yeah.
formed, their friendship and just classic heel story of abandoning the friendship,
Mhm.
you know,
So
just
we'll
leave
see.
just leaving you high and dry.
Just
Just like Steve Rossi turning his back on me in 5th grade.
wow.
I could relate. Doesn't sting.
Steve. Steve, if you're watching this, man, you
Steve's
just got
Steve knows I'm joking, he's always watching. Steve
is
and
he?
I text about this,
Okay.
but no, he cut me deep,
Yeah,
and
clearly. He clearly did.
and Lyra Valkyria cut Bailey deep, and that's what
For
people
sure.
can relate to. Gets you
So
here, gets you
yeah,
right
it's hits
in
you
your own
right in
emotions.
yeah. So
Maybe it
we'll
wasn't
see.
a
She
friend. Maybe it
not at
was
all.
a girl who dumped you, just like
Dumped ya.
just like Carla White as I entered
Wow,
10th grade.
we're calling everybody out.
Ca
Damn, man.
I'm just kidding. I miss you. Dude, funny enough,
Oh,
I've
yeah, funny
learned
enough.
I've learned
Funny
through the
enough.
grapevine, she only lives one town away.
Really?
W but, I mean, why is she not listening? What's going on here, guys?
Maybe she is. Maybe she's a silent listener.
Well,
You know,
it's not just about silently listening. We need the comments.
Greg, Mike Francesa famously said that 99% of his audience does not call into his show, which is probably true. Like, there's only that 1% that calls in, and only the 1% of our audience comments, which
Rob,
is like,
have you ever tried reaching in out to Francesa
I never
or
have.
any sports radio
No,
person?
I never have. The only time I ever came really close to calling into Francesa was for at about, I want to say 15, 20 years ago. There was a big debate because the All-Star game ended in a tie because baseball All-Star game ended in
Yes.
a tie because both teams ran out of pitchers, and neither manager wants to stress another team's pitcher, so they just were like, all right, game ends in a tie. So Francesa's on the next day, blasting the hell out of it, rightfully so. And I was going to call in and I was going to bring up an idea for how they could avoid this in the future. And I was too afraid that he would just roast me. So
What was the suggestion?
the suggestion was going to be that the manager of each team has to bring one starting pitcher from his team to the game as an emergency pitcher in case this happened again. That way the game doesn't end in a tie. So if we need a starter to eat up 4 or 5 innings, that there would be somebody available to do so instead of and that way the Indians or whatever, the Guardians or whatever, couldn't be mad at Joe Torre at the time for using their pitcher for 4 innings when it could affect this guy down the road in the season. You know what I mean?
It's a
So
stupid idea.
that's that's what I expected him to say. So I
No,
didn't call in.
that's what I have to say so that we're a little bit more interesting and we don't Greg Rob it. But you know what?
Yeah.
We're Greg Robbing it. That's the best idea, and I
See?
love it.
I should have called
Why
it.
don't they do that?
I don't know. So
Maybe you should reach out, or maybe you should just turn that into the real, and everyone's gonna be like,
yeah,
"I know this guy knows ball."
this guy, yeah. Well, maybe I could email his podcast that and
I
say,
was gonna
Mike, I
say,
was
I think you
afraid
could
to
save this
ask you
for you could save that as a reel for 2 weeks out from now.
when we actually have the All-Star game.
Yeah,
Wow.
right,
Wow.
right.
Maybe I should. You are thinking big.
I got these big ideas and this little head. I got a little head, but with big ideas.
That hat is full of ideas.
Let's see. What's the hat set on? Yeah, look at this. Just an average size hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very average.
What's
Every bar is filled.
is yours stretched?
Let's see.
Let's get a little bit up close on this hat. Just one over?
Oh, one spot.
Just one? Yeah, but that must be an extra large hat.
I don't know. Is it?
Just looks like a hat, but that's because
Just looks like a hat.
it's 'cause it's on your large head.
Yeah. I got a big old head.
You got the big old melon. Well, here's the hard hitting questions.
What's that?
At some point, you had a fitted hat.
Yeah. Oh
What's
boy, what was the size?
what was the
Oh man.
size on the fitted hat?
Ah, God, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can remember. Why does 7 and 5/8 or something
Yeah, dude.
sound?
I want to say I was like 7 and an eighth or 7 and a fourth.
Yeah.
Like
7 and 3/8 maybe was
I think it was 7 and an eighth. Tiny
what
hat.
was what was the last fitted hat that you had that you can remember wearing?
Tar Heels, white Tar
Oh,
Heels hat.
the white Tar
Oh,
Heels
wait,
hat. I remember that.
hold on now. Also had a New York Giants fitted as well. That was
Nice.
probably the official last.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah,
Need more fitted hats.
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
bring that back.
I'm so happy to just stay with a snapback right now. And like, we've
It
got
is
new
nice.
styles. We've had the window of fitted. Dad hats were having a moment. In some ways, I guess they're still having a moment. Don't love a dad hat though. Love a snapback.
Snapback, trucker hat,
Just like Ashton Kutcher. Just
Yeah.
wearing all your truckers, your Von Dutch
West
hats.
West Wilson.
Who?
We should bring him on. Get some views.
Who is
You
West?
don't know how do you not know who this guy
Who
is?
is West Wilson?
He's from Summer House. He's part of this big scandal that's going on.
That's on it. That's on me. Everyone's
That
talking
is
about. Everyone's talking about Summer House. I don't have an excuse on that.
that's
Everyone's
usually
like,
that's
you
usually
gotta watch
me.
Summer House.
Pop culture stuff, I'm usually dead to rights on
Yeah, no,
between you and
we're
Nick.
totally on opposite ends. Normally, I'm
Yeah,
in the loop on this. This
right.
should be my segment right now. This
This
is
should be your segment. Yeah, this is not. You got to
give
catch
me
up.
give me the Summer House situation, but in wrestling terms. Who's who? Make this
Okay.
work.
All right. So you have maybe Miss Elizabeth could be
Good, good. I
Amanda.
was thinking
Okay.
this.
It's kind of like Macho Man. Macho Man is Kyle.
Okay,
Kyle Cook. Miss Elizabeth is Kyle Cook's wife, Amanda Batula.
I'm right here with you.
And
Okay,
West Wilson is Hulk Hogan pulling Miss Elizabeth out of the ring and grabbing her ass.
so are Macho Man and Elizabeth still together?
No,
She went with Hogan.
no. She went with Hogan. So they got separated and then she went with Hogan. Now here's the thing. Macho Man, Hogan, sorry, Hogan Hogan used to date Miss Elizabeth's best friend.
Sensational Sherry.
Sensational Sherry, yes. So Hogan used to date Sensational Sherry, and that was like a big breakup because Sensational Sherry was very, very, very upset about the whole thing. And then Hogan went and dated her best friend instead.
Oh
Like
my god! Wow.
this is crazy.
Wait, so does Macho, just like in actual wrestling, did Macho go with Sensational Sherry?
No.
Okay.
Macho Man has had his own problems. He's not the greatest guy. He's a good guy, but he's had some issues he's got some drinking problems and he's done some things that he shouldn't have done while he was drinking, you know,
Okay.
cheating on his wife and stuff like that over the years.
Got
So, Sensational Sherry never liked Macho Man, but now they're friends because they have mutual enemies.
Okay. So they formed an alliance.
We formed an alliance.
All right.
Yeah. This is amazing.
Well,
This
it,
is
it
so
kind of worked. worked. I
It
think
did kinda you put me on the spot with that, and I didn't think I'd be able to do it, I gotta be honest,
yeah,
so
no, I knew that would make Rob a little bit nervous, but
yes, you did.
you did pretty well, Rob.
Pretty good.
I think you made it work.
I think I
Um,
made it work. If this discussion just pulled you in, subscribe, we do this every week.
I mean, Rob, you put it on the show sheet. Do we even wanna talk about the Street Profits right now, or we just pass this?
I don't care. They
Skip it.
had their time, they had their time, it's
We're
over.
good. I think they win the belts at a time where the belts don't seem to matter. I don't think it elevates the Profits. I don't think it hurts the vision. I think the whole thing is just bleh.
You know what I think? I think it speeds up their breakup because I think this is gonna land like, a tree with no one around to hear it, and their creative's gonna take it out on them, and Dawkins will be left, holding the bag while Montez Ford is doing a singles run.
Or maybe this was the setup all along. We gotta get the belts on them, so when they lose the belt, now we've got the story of why they're splitting. I
Yeah,
still think it's happening. I know you just mentioned it. I can't see them as a tag team by the time Labor Day is here.
by the time when?
By the time Labor Day is here, as we're
Oh,
wrapping
yeah,
up summer,
right.
I think this team is done.
It's gotta be, right? And
Yeah.
that'll start 'cause I feel like Montez Ford is probably, right now, a pretty decent bet in the Royal Rumble, right?
Let this man cook. Let him
Yeah,
go. He's so good.
yeah.
And you know what? Dawkins might be fine on his own too. Everyone thinks Dawkins is gonna get lost. I get he's not Montez Ford, but dude's made
Why
great improvements in the ring.
why am I just seeing a total D'Lo Brown, like, career for Dawkins? Which I loved. D'Lo was one of my absolute favorites growing up, so that's not a
Dude,
shot.
you think you're the real deal now. Dude,
Ah,
amazing music.
yeah.
Skip
That record scratch at the beginning. Uh,
great song.
great song.
Great song. That's what Jim Johnson did, man. He made bangers.
He made bangers for sure.
And I think that, like, there was a video I saw not too long ago of D'Lo talking about it. He's like, "Yeah, he just was like, say this, say that. Now I need you to laugh." And he recorded it all and he turned it into that theme.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And now we got all these like cookie cutter themes.
Yeah, there's a lot of garbage ones.
Because you could tell, I think if you listen to Tiffany Stratton's theme and also, oh, I had it the other day, somebody else's, they sound like the same exact song, except it's just different lyrics. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, cookie cutter. Um,
Give me the Kit Wilson theme.
ooh, I actually don't think I can.
That's that's a theme. That's a good
Is
one.
that the one I'm thinking of too? Maybe?
No, it's not the one. Let's go.
Dude,
Let's make some King of the Ring picks and take this
wait,
baby home.
before you do that though,
Okay.
I Ethan Page's theme is like I know I said this a few weeks ago. I've listened to this theme song a bunch of times. It's so good.
Dude, you told me it. I like it. I
It's
don't think
not
it's
it's
on
not
this level that you're talking about.
it's not resonating for you.
I like it.
Okay.
Don't I don't think I hold it
Ego.
in the same realm as you do.
Okay.
It's not quite on that pedestal.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's make some
All
picks.
right. Let's make some picks.
Let's go for it.
So Nick gets an X for every single one, right?
I think we beat him. I think we beat
So
him
we automatically beat him.
which is all we want to do. Is just beat Nick.
We want to cheese him. We don't want to just beat him. We want to cheese him. Cheese cheese the boss. All right. Uh I guess we might as well just start with the king and the queen of the ring, right?
Sure. Let's go. What do you
Jey
think?
Uso versus Obafemi.
I think a lot of people think that Lesnar is going to cost Femi the match. Not happening. It's not happening. Is the ruler's time. The ruler wins this, and Lesnar costs him at SummerSlam
Um,
in his match
I
against Roman Reigns.
I have to pick Oba just because I can't see Jey Uso fighting for a title right now.
No,
So
I think your better SummerSlam matchup is you get Oba and Roman. That's a huge, huge match at the second biggest PLE of the year. And as I mentioned, you don't need to have Oba win. He could just lose due to Lesnar, and they could run this match back if they want to at Mania,
mhm.
where he wins cleanly over Roman. Or
To
or just keep that rocket strapped on him and let him win the match. But
imagine that, I can't.
Jey Uso, while I would be good with that storyline, I'd be fine with it. I can't see Jay versus Cody as your WWE championship match for SummerSlam when there's so many other contenders in a higher status than him right now that you could
Who do
put
you
him.
actually who do you actually think it is right now? Best guess.
Randy.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
also
I
wondering if
think they
Punk.
have a chance to do what they should have done with Mania correctly. There's
Mhm.
no Pat McAfee storyline. There's no side. Dude, we were talking about things that were botched. Like, there was no need for that. You turned Randy heel again, even though no one wants to boo Randy. But you turn Randy heel, and then they mucked it up.
Majorly.
Bring
Major
Randy
muck.
back. Give me the Randy Cody match the right way for SummerSlam. And
Okay.
if you're not going to do that, fine. Give me the CM Punk Cody match earlier than WrestleMania. That would be an amazing match. But in
Yeah.
my mind, you save that for Mania.
Okay.
Even if it is in Saudi Arabia, and I'm gonna have to watch it at, like, 1 in the afternoon, and I hate these international PLEs,
It's
you know
so
that
bad.
I'm not
It's so
watching
bad.
Saturday at 1
I
PM.
don't I
Not.
don't care what anybody says. No, I'm not. And there has to be, maybe I'm just being ignorant, but there's gotta be more WWE fans in the United States than there are the rest of the world. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like they're cutting their nose to spite their face with these start times.
I get it.
Io Sky versus Liv Morgan, Queen of the Ring.
Ugh. S everything I'm everything to me got so messed up with this Rhea situation, and Rio bounced back, but
Rhea?
Rhea but I have no idea what her status is gonna be for SummerSlam. But the one thing I do know is Io Sky's status for SummerSlam is challenging somebody for the title. Would have
Mhm.
made sense for it to be Rhea, but if she beats Liv Morgan now in the finals, why not just have a rematch where now Liv Morgan has to put the belt up against Io? Io wins.
Good booking. Io wins. I got nothing to say more than what you just said. I don't
Because
see any
you're
reason.
piggybacking off my amazing ideas,
I
obviously.
am.
So
I am.
so now
It
you
was a
gotta
good
go.
idea, but
You
there's no point in having Liv Morgan win this.
no.
There's so it's pretty simple.
I
Um,
like the simplified reason.
that's fine. I'll go first
I love the
on
Greg
this one.
Rob. Love the Greg Rob. Let's keep
Let's
all the
see if
same
we're
picks.
let's see if we're still Greg Robb. Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints. There is no way Trick Williams loses this match to the absolute dud charisma vacuum that is Ricky Saints. Boom. Trick Williams. Let's talk about it. Oh wow, you're not picking him. You're just trying to be different.
Just trying to be different. Saints. Put
Okay,
me
all
down for
right.
Saints. You know
Okay,
what?
fine.
Give us a surprise, people. Give me something that's not as predictable.
Right.
I would say right now of the matches we've gone through, that would be very surprising. I'm still holding Give Me Saints, but The Jey Uso, even though we didn't pick them, that Jey Uso, that bloodline, they're sneaky. Something could happen there.
They are sneaky. You never know. Solo might just help them win.
Po- Possibly.
Possibly. Next match. Oh man, God, is this feud over yet? Is it? Oh, I mean, gee, how is it still going on? Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins.
The winner is the fans who can't get enough of this feud.
Yeah, I just never want to see it again.
Do we? The real question is, does this extend all the way to SummerSlam?
If it does, there's a problem.
Or are we done?
It better be done because this feud is doing nothing. It's accomplishing nothing. Braun Breaker's not getting a rub from it. Even if he beats Seth, I feel like Seth right now is not at the he's just coming back from injury. So I'm not like ragging on him, but I feel like Seth beats Braun, does nothing for him. Braun beats Seth, does nothing for him. Basically, this match does nothing for me.
Who's winning?
Oh, true. I got to pick somebody. Braun, I guess.
You made an excellent point.
Braun, I guess.
Seth wins. It does nothing for him. Braun wins. It does more for Braun than it does for Seth. But the outcome, I think, of who wins this is erroneous. It does not matter. What does matter is how this match ends. Braun is going to spear Seth through the cage. And that will be a really awesome spot. That's Braun's push, is that he speared Seth through the cage. Seth is technically the winner, though.
Okay. You and your fantasy booking. It's good. It's good, though.
You love it.
I love it.
The people can't get enough of it.
I've heard people on the streets being like, have you heard Greg's fantasy booking? It's really good.
A lot of people come up to me, talk about it.
They say it's excellent. Cody. I can't believe this match is a triple threat. I didn't even know. Cody versus Gunther versus Sammy for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Greg, who is winning this match?
Big match, Greg. We got the triple threat. Like the work that Sammy's been doing. Love
Good
this.
work.
Love the world he exists in as the last real good guy. Who just happens to be the biggest thorn in the side of Cody Rhodes. And if it's in a triple threat, add a Saudi PLE. It's not a major one because it's not WrestleMania. Cody's not losing. He will find a way to retain and take advantage of one of the other two being distracted to win. Yeah. Cody walks out with the title.
Yeah. It's there's no way Cody just like you said, there's no way Cody loses at a B level, C level event. I think it's important to know how he wins. Are the other two guys somehow attacked or something, or just not paying attention? Or is Cody actually going to just somehow, if he wins cleanly, I would say that's something. Because then Gunther just is lost. What was the point of Gunther the past?
Let's just get rid of this career killer gimmick entirely.
Because it's just not true. So we'll see. But Cody wins. All right, last match. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill, your favorite, for the Women's United States Championship.
Just want to make sure that I'm not losing my mind. Like, we remember this was a feud less than a year ago, right?
Yeah. For a bigger belt? Yeah.
I was gonna say, these two were
Shit.
feuding throughout the summer into the fall that led to a Jade heel turn for a bigger belt than this.
Mhm. How the mighty have fallen.
Tiffy.
And I feel the same way. I'm gonna choose Jade Joe just to be
Get a little
different, I
separation.
suppose. A little separation because I think this is a flip of a coin match.
I do
They
agree.
both
I think this is one where it's not even set in stone yet.
they both
It would make more sense to me that they put the belt on Jade, but Tiffy's a former, WWE Women's Champ as well, has just recently received this belt. Seems like they'd be flipping it pretty quick off her to someone she just lost a feud to not that long ago.
right. Which to me though, and I still think Jade's the one that needs this match more. I really do.
I mean, Jade seems like she's just been in a nosedive for a while now,
She
man.
she's toiling.
And if we were ever to clip this, I don't want to hear any. I don't want to hear any BS about like I got it out for Jade. Love Jade. Jade should be a superstar. Had a terribly booked WWE Championship run,
Horrifically booked.
and we just got to get her. We still got to get her better in the ring. She looks the
Yeah.
part. She can talk. But she's got to get those moves to back it up. So,
Yeah. Very
but
green,
for
as
right
they
now,
say.
I will say Tiff needs to retain because it's
Yeah.
such a short reign.
Yep. Well, I guess we'll see. Not watching live at 1 o'clock, but we'll see.
Not happening.
Not happening. That's what's happening. And with that, I bid you all adieu.
Ahoy, ahoy.
See you guys next week.
The condom.
That's it for this episode of Schoolboy Rollup. If you'd enjoyed the takes, or you probably most likely hated them, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll be back next week. Until then, keep it unfiltered. This is Schoolboy Rollup.